Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Anyway, I'm here to read you a story, so that's a bit of a treat, isn't it? This story is called The Gotcha Smile. Okay, now if you want to find out some information about what the story might be about before you've even started reading it, you can always look at the illustration on the front. We can see a young girl. I bet she's about your age, about 4 or 5. And I would say that might be her grandpa, sitting in a nice comfy chair. They look very happy, they've got some nice big smiles. Well, that's funny, because the story is called The Gotcha Smile. Now on the back is the blurb. That's some more information that we can decide whether we might like the story before we start reading it. And it says, today was a special day for Clarine. It was her first day at her new school. Clarine was sure she would make lots of friends in no time. But it takes a while to make proper friends, as Clarine soon finds out. So this is a story that, well, it means something to you guys, because I bet you can all remember the first day when you started school. I think even I can remember my first day, although it is a long, long time ago. I was a little bit scared and a little bit worried, not knowing what to expect. I think we'll find out what Clarine's first day is going to be about. Looks very busy, doesn't it? And here's that first page. And I think that must be the teacher, and that must be Clarine, our character in the story. It looks like a very busy class, just like our school. Today was a special day for Clarine. It was her first day at her new school. Clarine wanted to make lots of friends. Children, this is Clarine, our new pupil, said Miss Green. There she is, look. The morning started with painting. I like to draw people best, said Clarine. This is my mum. Hey, said Lisa, you jogged my arm. You made me mess up my picture. I didn't mean to, said Clarine. Oh dear. Now she's outside, look. At playtime, Miss Green took Clarine outside. Lisa, look after Clarine, please. She doesn't know anybody yet, so let her join in with you. But Lisa ran off to play with her friends. Oh dear. I wonder how Clarine might be feeling. I think I might be feeling a little bit sad. There she is, look. I don't like school, said Clarine on her way home. Why? What happened today? Asked her mum. I didn't make any friends, said Clarine. Oh, that'll come soon enough, said Mum. And remember, I'll always be your friend. You're different. I mean friends who are little, like me. On my first day at school, her mum told her, I shared my apples with another little girl and her name was Pam. Oh look, there's Clarine. I wonder if she's thinking about what Mum said. The next day at playtime, Clarine got out a bag of shiny red cherries. Oh, yummy. That her mum had given her. Do you want some of my cherries? She called to Lisa and her friends. Quick as a flash, a little crowd gathered round her, pushing and calling out for the cherries. Oh, now I've got lots of friends, she said to herself. Oh dear. But soon the cherries were gone and And so were the new friends. Oh dear. Oh, there she is again, look. Oh, how was school today? Her dad asked that evening, and Clarine told him all about the cherries. A little chatterbox like you, he said. You'll make friends in no time. Just wait and see, said her father. How did you make friends when you were little, Dad? She asked. Her father smiled. Well, I had this special ball. I took it everywhere. So when I started school, it came too, and all the boys wanted to play with me. The next day, Clarine took a ball to school with her, just like her dad. And at playtime, she bounced the ball around. She bounced it so high that it went on the roof. Oh, I've lost my ball, said Clarine to some boys. Can I play with you? Later, said Stuart. We're in the middle of a game now. But Clarine caught their ball and ran off. They chased her around until Clarine gave it back. Do you think that was a good idea? No, I'm not so sure either. Oh, there she is, look. She doesn't look very happy. What's the matter with my little schoolgirl? Said Clarine's grandpa that afternoon. I'm not a schoolgirl anymore, Grandpa, said Clarine, 'cause I'm never going back. And Clarine told him about the boys. Running off with their ball isn't going to make you friends, said Grandpa. I won't go back, said Clarine. No one wants to play with me. Well, now let me see, says Clarine's grandpa. When I was little, I had the brightest smile you ever did see. I'm going to show you his smile because it is rather a special smile. And when I shot that smile at anyone, they just had to shoot one right back. I used to call it my gotcha smile. Why don't you give it a try? Well, I could try smiling, says Clarine. Sure, says Grandpa. And you know what? You have got a gotcha smile too. When you smile at me, I can't do anything else but smile right back. Both Clarine and Grandpa started to chuckle and chuckle. Then Clarine's grandpa said, Look, Clarine, why don't you go back to school and finish off the week, eh? Just for me. All right then. I'll go back just for you, says Clarine. That's my girl, says Grandpa. The next day at playtime, Clarine watched some children playing basketball. Suddenly, the ball came flying towards her, and she caught it. And up in her arms as Glenn came chasing after it. Without thinking, Clarine shot Glenn a gotcha smile. Can I have a go? She asked. What's going to happen? OK then, says Glenn. Clarine bounced the ball. 1, 2, 3, and then she threw it as high as she could. Wham! The ball went right through the net. Wow. Well done, Clarine. Great! Shouted everyone. Come and play on our side, shouted Lisa. Then Clarine remembered what her grandpa had said. And she shot her gotcha smile at Lisa. Would Would you believe it? Lisa fired one right back. There they are, look. I'm sorry I spoilt your picture the other day. I just wanted to be your friend, said Clarine. I'd like to be your friend too, said Lisa. That afternoon, Grandpa was waiting for Clarine at the school gates. I like school, Grandpa. And even when I'm as old as you, I'm still going to keep on going, says Clarine. The gotcha smile worked then, did it? He said. And guess what, Grandpa? I found a friend who has got a gotcha smile too. Her name is Lisa. And look how happy she is. And Grandpa and Clarine smiled their very biggest gotcha smiles. That's my gotcha smile too. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed that story. It had a lovely ending and I'm really pleased that Clarine found lots and lots of good friends, but her favourite friend of course was Lisa, wasn't it? And that might work for you too. Anytime you meet somebody new, just flash them one of those gotcha smiles and they might just shoot one right back. All right, bye. Take care.